Minimalism isn't just about decluttering your home, it's about simplifying every aspect of your life to create more space for what truly matters. Today I'll be sharing 10 minimalist rules that can dramatically change how you live, think, and work. These rules aren't just about reducing possessions, they're about living more intentionally and finding freedom from the unnecessary. So let's dive in. Rule number 1. Start with your why. Before you begin minimizing, you have to define your why. Why do you want to adopt a minimalist lifestyle? This might sound simple, but it's actually the foundation of everything you do from here on out. Without a clear purpose, it's easy to get lost in the process or quit when things get tough. Ask yourself, are you overwhelmed by clutter? Are you tired of feeling like you're always chasing after more things? Maybe you're looking for more time, more freedom, or less stress. Write down your why. Literally. Put it somewhere visible to remind yourself when the going gets tough. Your why will help you stay grounded. For example, when you're about to buy something new or hold on to something you don't really need, ask yourself, does this align with my reason for simplifying? If it doesn't, then you'll know it's time to let it go. The power of minimalism starts with intention. Rule number 2. The one in, one out rule. This is a game changer if you're worried about clutter creeping back in after you declutter. The one in, one out rule is exactly what it sounds like. For every new item you bring into your life, you commit to letting go of something else. Think of this as a way to maintain balance. If you buy a new shirt, let go of one you haven't worn in a while. Got a new gadget? Pass on an old one that's gathering dust. The goal is to prevent the accumulation of more stuff and to make sure that every item you own serves a purpose. This rule applies beyond just clothes or gadgets. You can also apply it to your digital space. Unsubscribe from email lists before signing up for new ones, or delete old apps when downloading new ones. This keeps things streamlined and intentional. Every time you let go of something, you make room for what truly matters in your life. Rule number 3. Digital declutter. Digital clutter is a hidden stressor in our lives, and most of us don't even realize how much of it we're carrying. Think about it. How often do you feel overwhelmed by your inbox? How many apps do you have on your phone that you never use? A minimalist lifestyle isn't just about your physical environment, it extends to your digital space too. Start by setting aside time for a full digital declutter. Unsubscribe from newsletters you no longer read. Delete unnecessary apps and clean up your desktop. And one of the most powerful actions, turning off unnecessary notifications. Do you really need to be alerted every time someone likes a post or sends you an email? Probably not. By minimizing your digital distractions, you'll find yourself less stressed, more focused, and with more time for things that actually matter. It's like clearing the mental fog that comes from endless notifications and a cluttered inbox. Rule number 4. Quality over quantity. Minimalism isn't about deprivation. It's about having better things, not just fewer things. Imagine a wardrobe filled with pieces that you love, that fit you perfectly, and that last for years. Or a kitchen with only the tools you need, each one a pleasure to use. Instead of having 10 mediocre items, you have 2 or 3 high-quality ones that make you feel good every time you use them. Let's use clothing as an example. Instead of buying 5 fast-fashion t-shirts that will fall apart after a few washes, invest in 2 or 3 pieces that are made to last. You'll spend less time shopping, less time replacing, and you'll end up loving and using those items more. This mindset shift can apply to all areas of life, from clothes to furniture to the technology you use. High-quality items last longer, work better, and ultimately bring more satisfaction into your daily life. Rule number 5. The 90-90 rule. If you're struggling to decide whether to keep or let go of something, the 90-90 rule is a great guideline. Here's how it works. Ask yourself, have I used this item in the last 90 days? And will I use it in the next 90 days? If the answer is no to both, it's probably time to let it go. This rule helps you overcome the indecision that often paralyzes us when we declutter. It's easy to convince ourselves that we might use something someday, but the 90-90 rule cuts through that and forces you to be honest. If an item hasn't earned its place in your life in the past 3 months, and you don't foresee using it in the next 3 months, chances are you don't need it. Rule number 6. Focus on experiences, not things. This is one of the core principles of minimalism. Prioritize experiences over material possessions. Studies have shown that experiences bring us more lasting happiness than things do. The joy we get from buying new stuff fades quickly, but the memories of a great experience can last a lifetime. Instead of spending your hard-earned money on more things to fill your home, consider investing in experiences. Go on a trip, take a class, spend time with loved ones. These are the moments that you'll cherish, not the latest gadget or fashion trend. And speaking of creating a better life, if you're finding these minimalist tips helpful so far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. I share practical advice on simplifying and living with intention every week, and I'd love to have you as part of the community. Rule number 7, create a capsule wardrobe. A capsule wardrobe isn't just for fashion bloggers. It's a game-changing minimalist practice that simplifies your life in a big way. The idea is simple. Curate a small collection of versatile, high-quality pieces that you love and that work together. By limiting your wardrobe to a set number of items, you'll make it easier to get dressed in the morning, reduce decision fatigue, and ultimately spend less time and money on clothes. Start by picking a few staple items that are timeless and that you know you'll wear often. The beauty of a capsule wardrobe is that everything goes with everything, so you can mix and match effortlessly. Plus, by owning fewer pieces, you can focus on buying quality items that will last. Trust me, when you eliminate the chaos from your closet, you'll find that getting dressed becomes one less thing to worry about, leaving you more time and energy for the things that matter. Rule number 8. Declutter sentimentally, not emotionally. Sentimental clutter is some of the hardest to let go of. Old gifts, childhood mementos, photos, we often attach deep emotions to these things, even if they're not adding value to our lives. The key is to declutter sentimentally, not emotionally. Understand that memories aren't in the objects themselves, they're in your mind and heart. If you're having trouble letting go of sentimental items, try taking a photo of them before parting ways. This way, you can still hold on to the memory without holding on to the physical object. You'll be amazed at how much lighter you feel when you let go of the things that are holding you back emotionally. Rule number 9. The 30-day shopping ban. This is a powerful minimalist tool to reset your relationship with consumption. For 30 days, commit to buying only the essentials. No new clothes, no gadgets, no impulse purchases. It's a challenge, but the purpose isn't deprivation. It's about becoming more aware of your habits and separating wants from needs. During this month, focus on using what you already have. You'll start to notice how often you're tempted to buy things you don't really need. By the end of the 30 days, you'll have a much clearer understanding of your consumption habits and probably feel more content with what you already own. Rule number 10. Daily gratitude practice. Minimalism isn't just about getting rid of things. It's about cultivating contentment and appreciating what you already have. A daily gratitude practice is one of the most powerful ways to shift your mindset toward abundance and away from constantly seeking more. Every morning, take a few minutes to write down or reflect on 3 things you're grateful for. This simple practice will help you focus on the positive aspects of your life and build a sense of contentment. You'll find that the more you focus on gratitude, the less you feel the need to chase after new possessions. Minimalism is about more than just decluttering. It's about living intentionally and focusing on what truly matters. If you're ready to simplify your life and embrace a more minimalist mindset, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join me for more tips and inspiration on how to live with less and create a life of more meaning.